Yo, Chiro, thank you for coming to camp. My name's Thad Johnson with ABC, and I'll be looking at your video here today. Going to be giving you a quick lesson, talk about a couple different things, your balance point, the directional part of your delivery, and then your follow-through. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the balance position. And the first thing that we look for in the balance position, and one of the main things we look for in the balance position, is that you get your body over your back leg when you lift. Now you have a very short leg lift, okay, and you do a pretty good job of getting to a balance point. I'd like to see your head move back over this line a little bit more. So I'd like to see you get your head back. Possibly if you can get your leg just a little bit further up. Just a little bit further up where you lift it up to your belt level, okay, just to create a little bit more momentum at the beginning of your delivery, and slow yourself down because you tend to rush your delivery a little bit. So as we move on to the directional phase, you have good separation. Your fingers are on top of the baseball. I like the fact that your glove and your front foot are together. Okay, you have good level shoulders. This is something you want to maintain throughout the delivery is the level shoulders. Okay, as we move forward a little bit more, the one thing you have is your hips. Okay, are very flat. Your hips are flat. And ideally, what I'd like to see is you have a little bit more tilt in your lower half. Okay, the longer you can keep the tilt in the lower half, what happens is it keeps your weight back, and you want to really focus on keeping that weight on that back side. Okay, a long time, and don't allow it to get to the front. So we want to create that tilt in that lower half to keep our weight back. As we move forward to the foot strike, what you start seeing when your foot comes down on the ground, this high elbow. Okay, you have a high elbow. Your elbow should be level with the shoulder, as opposed to being up above the shoulder. This will create arm injury. This will create an arm injury as you get bigger and stronger, and so you want to do a good job of just having a lower elbow when your foot hits the ground. I would like to see your glove be out here a little bit forward, in line with the front foot. Drill to work on this. A good drill to work on this would be to get to a one knee drill, where you take this position, Ichiro, you take the position, drop your knee down to the ground, and as you sink your knee to the ground, you're just going to play catch with a partner on one knee, and you're going to work on keeping your front side closed. Okay, and the one thing you're going to be able to do by keeping your front side closed is you're going to get your glove in line with your front foot. All right, and you're going to sink your back elbow. So you're going to work on breaking your hands, bringing your hand up to the top, as if you're going to create that arm circle in the back, and you're just going to get to a point where that elbow never gets above your shoulder. So you're going to keep it no higher. It'll be lower than your shoulder. The highest it's going to get is to be level with your shoulder. You're going to keep that front side closed, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to drive forward over your front leg. Okay, your head's going to get over your front leg, and you're going to get out there and release the ball. Now you can throw 120, 100 feet, okay, 90 feet, but you want the distance to be such that you really want to focus on having that strong, firm front side, and really feeling the back of your delivery work through the glove, okay, to stay on line. Now, you have a very good follow-through. Your follow-through is really good. Your arm action, I like your arm action through the ball. You have a nice, clean, long finish. So that's a very good thing. But the biggest concern for me, Yoichiro, is that part right there in the middle of your delivery, okay, where you have that high elbow. So just to review, at the balanced position, okay, you do a little bit better job here getting your leg up, which is good. So at the balanced position, we want to make sure that we're over our back foot. As we break our hands, you create a little bit more tilt with the lower half. Okay, let's get those hips tilted so you keep your weight back. And as you can see, they flatten out here again. So let's keep that weight back. And this glove needs to be out. Your glove longer. Okay, get that front side and get that glove pointed out towards that front foot. We land. We want to work on taking your elbow and bringing it down. Okay, that elbow needs to be down. And this is just, you're going to do a one knee drill to work on this. It's going to be really good for you. It's going to help you along the way. It's going to protect your arm against injury. Ideally, you know, you can work on this over the next couple weeks and really get a good feel for what this, you know, what it feels like to get a low elbow. Get through to that release point of the baseball. You want to make sure that your head is forward, your chest is forward, and you want to release the baseball out over your front leg. Okay, you want to get everything out over your front leg, over your front foot. Is the ideal position after release, which means you're going to get all the way through the baseball. I feel like, Yoichiro, if you get your weight back at the beginning of your delivery and keep your weight back and really drive through the pitch, that your top half is going to get over your front foot. So the one knee drill and then the balance drill, just working on keeping your leg high and get your head around your belt on your balance. So Yoichiro, I want to thank you for coming to camp. I hope you learned a little bit here today, and good luck with you, and I hope to see you out there sometime in the future.